Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to D&D, which finally we're back playing here again as we've been off for a little bit. I've actually missed a couple of different games recently, but things have just kind of happened. But we're back, and things are getting a little crazy here as what happened from last time. So we'll have the usual Adrian give his recap of what happened last time. Then we're going to jump right into it because there's a lot that's going to happen here.
Oh boy. That means I have to find a pen soon. But in the meantime, last session in the morning, we used Murray's alchemy jug to make coffee, because, priorities. And then Murray wild shaped it into a dire wolf to help us track the scent of the kinku. Help us track those kinkus that we were looking for. The tracks and scent of the kinkus led away from the river, south by southeast. We encountered a copse of trees hiding some undead. In an attempt to escape unseen, Murray and Garvin are noticed and combat. Wait, Murray and Garvin? No, I fell off. So it was Murray and Adrid. Sorry, bro. 6 four-armed undead thingies with their skin falling off attack us. It was terrifying. With some clever minor illusions and a rope trick and a wall of thorns, we emerge victorious. Murray communes again to get us some more direction. And when we arrive at this village that we've been looking for, it seems somewhat destroyed, but we gently announce ourselves and let Coco go inside the building. And she discovers some scared Kenku, much like herself, in varied colors. We eventually get them to join us outside and gain their trust with some food. We go on to help them choose some names for themselves. We have the eldest, Ruby. We have the next would be Emerald or Emmy, a green one. Then we have Citrine, an orange Kenku. Then we have Sapphire, obviously a blue, and Topaz, a young yellow one. They are the last Kenku, as far as they know, and we ask Woodleaf to come and protect them while we finish up here. They don't like Duanti. They made that very clear to us. And we decide to stay the night until Woodleaf can arrive. Searching the market yields a hat of disguise, which is a neat new toy. And we equip our new Kenku friends with some of our excess gear, of which we admittedly have quite a bit. Coco takes some of the younger Kenku to investigate the town proper. And the town used to be called Nimbra. Nimbre? Am I getting that right?
Yeah, Nimber.
Okay. They also find a spell book, which they've delivered to Garvin. During the evening, though, a small contingent of undead and a hooded figure make their way toward the group, breaking the outer perimeter on the west side of our double ring of alarms. Murray suggests that we start an ambush, and everyone but Coco and Murray are inside of a tiny hut in the middle of town. My pen.
That was it? You didn't have anything else?
That's all that we did.
About the alarm and then Coco telling you what she saw?
That's what I just said.
Did it?
A contingent of undead led by a hooded figure.
All right,
break
I missed that.
the
See, that's why I need
outer
my
ring
coffee.
of our.
That's why I need a coffee. All right. So,
Messing with a man's coffee,
oh
man.
my God, I've had a rough
I'm
night.
not
I
messing with my
apologize.
coffee.
So, you guys have found yourselves. You're still in your tiny hut, but Coco has given you guys warning that there's this small army of undead coming your way. They're probably 200 yards or 200 feet away, so they've moved in through your outer ring of your alarm.
And Murray had suggested that we set an ambush.
So you guys are going to get basically kind of the equivalent of 2 rounds to kind of figure out what you guys are going to do as far as positioning.
Oh, Adrian's good right hand. In the bubble.
So you'll get 2 full actions so you guys can prep what you're doing.
Okay, so Coco's out of the bubble.
But she can go right back in if
I'm-
she wanted.
But she
Yeah,
get back
she
in.
can, but like, there's room for one more person. But, no, I'm actually barred from the bubble.
You're barred because you weren't in the bubble.
Yeah, anybody who wasn't
Okay.
in the bubble when it's cast cannot get in, and if the caster leaves the bubble, it bursts anyways.
Okay. I'm gonna like Coco, come here, and gesture for Coco to come down.
Yep.
Okay, get in the bubble. Stay in the bubble. I'm gonna do something really stupid, and I don't want to eat you guys.
Adrian's eyes light up, and he's like, "Ooh!"
Okay. So, I'm gonna stand in front of the bubble.
Okay, so go ahead and put yourself in front of the bubble there, so we can.
The bubble's
then
outside,
walking-
correct? We didn't put
Yes.
it in a building.
Yeah, you guys have put it
Yeah.
pretty much in the center of town. So
Okay,
you
so
had
I don't
enough.
have control over my dude anymore. So which way on this map? I'll just say it like here. Oh, there we go. Okay, you got it. Boom, right there. Sweet, that's perfect. Right there. Kind of just leaning on my staff of the woodlands.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna big shit-eating grin, smiley face, and just kind of stand there and be super pleasant about greeting people.
Now, do we know they're only coming from one way?
Yeah, you know they're coming from basically the west of where you guys are. So
Okay, I wasn't sure whether we had checked. In
We
a
have
360
alarms. We have
degrees.
We have alarms all the way around, and they only pinged on one end, on
Yeah,
one
they
side.
haven't made it into the second line just yet.
Because we do have, turn undead that can be done when they're within 30 feet of me.
So
Which is a better option to save. If they don't know you're here, they'll get closer.
Okay.
To us.
All right.
So after the first round, your second alarm.
How tall are?
Hmm?
I was gonna ask, how tall is the tallest building nearby?
The tallest building is the big one up in the northern side, and it's 20 feet at its peak.
Okay, Coco's gonna totally ignore Murray's instructions and fly up and hide on the roof.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your stealth check. Okay.
I'm
right.
staying in the hut
Jesus.
because if I leave, then it goes away. So
All right, so if nobody else is doing any action for the rest of this round, you hear the audible sound. It was in your heads, right, for your alarm?
The outer ring is
Yes.
in our heads. The inner ring is audible.
Okay, so at that point, you guys hear the audible ring of the audible sound of the second ring. As they seem to have breached that direction, they're definitely coming your way.
I think we're all set, right?
So as that second alarm goes off, I don't know if these guys are magic-y, and I don't know if they can counterspell. So, okay. Murray just kind of closes his eyes, looks at the bubble that he kind of can't see, and he knows there are people in there, and I go, and then I morph into a T-Rex.
Okay, so T-Rex
It's like
is now
cast polymorph.
huge. So you're now a huge
I
creature.
I mean, dollars to donut, the mysterious hooded
Cast.
figure is magic-y.
Okay, so you are a big monster now, but nothing seems to happen as nothing has seen you as of right now.
Yeah,
Although
but do I see them?
They will
so
soon.
at that point, give me 1 second. Grabbing tool. At the corner of the entrance of
Oh,
you guys see a small brigade of.
that's small.
It's small. You see skeletons, you see zombies, and you see a hooded figure. And I look and see this Tyrannosaurus Rex standing guarding this thing, and the hooded figure pulls back his mask or his hood, and I'll show you what he looks like.
Oh, please do. I'm gonna make him sad.
I mean, I saw the name of the token, and I don't like it.
For those viewers who are confused, because we have a wild fight probably on our hands, we are actually looking at a combat map. which is not visible to
Yep.
you. Only we get to know the secrets of the map.
Fucking Alhoon.
Oh no!
Fucking
Oh
Alhoon.
no! No,
Let's
thank
go.
you.
And I need you guys
No,
to roll
thank you.
initiative.
Illithid Lich.
Okay.
Oh
No.
fuck. Okay. Initiative. For T-Rex is just straight up. Okay.
There's
Straight
my
up.
Not bad,
combat
pretty good,
music.
not bad.
Where'd my combat music go? There we go.
Oh, wait, I
D20.
want this one to
Roll.
be-
Shit. T-Rex Murray has an initiative of 19. T-Rex
Good
Murray.
job,
hungry.
T-Rex.
All right,
So does
so
Adrian.
T-Rex stupid. Eat burb. Stay back.
Burp is on roof for a reason.
all right, so
Herb hide
as usual, Coco, you are up first. You put yourself up on top of the building here, though, so you're
Yes.
which you can't.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't actually.
Which you can't control
Use
yourself
myself.
there. Just let
Nope.
me know where. Let
I
me know
can't
where
control myself.
Let me know where you're moving and what you're doing, and I'll move you over there so we can see.
Yes. Okay. So, Coco is moving to essentially to the edge of the roof where she can get a good bead on our tentacly friend there, and unleashing an arrow in. I don't know what the friend's gender is, so we're gonna go with they. We're gonna unleash an arrow into their face.
Okay. You will get sneak
We
attack
don't want
because
to
it has not-
misgender the tentacle creature.
It has not noticed you, so you do have advantage, and that would give you sneak attack.
Wouldn't want to misgender it while you absolutely obliterate its face.
Some niceties need to be observed.
No, I appreciate your respect for decorum.
Decorum, damn it. Robert's Rules of Order.
So elegant.
Right.
Sorry,
Oh my
my
goodness.
family.
Okay, non-natural 20.
Okay. And that does hit.
Yay.
As you fire
Okay,
your
so-
shot from the shadows and hit this thing straight in its body.
Oh, really? That was rude. So that's 6 piercing damage, and wow, that's a lot of ones I've rolled.
Oh, boy.
That was a really terrible roll, but okay. So
Well, the plus side for you is it all went through. It does look like so. You fire your arrow and you manage to hit it right in the chest. As it kind of makes a noise, but not in any type of voice.
okay, and bonus action, I'm ducking back down and hiding again.
Okay.
Do I want me to make another stealth check?
Yes.
Okay, I need pens. There's a lot of track
Ooh.
to go on right now.
Ouch. Okay. Well,
And-
I guess I was bound to roll a 1 eventually.
And where are you moving to? Or are you just kind of moving back to where you
I'm
were?
not moving. I'm just ducking back down behind, if there's like a little ridge on the edge of the roof
Okay.
or something.
Yeah.
Obviously not particularly well in this instance.
Okay. All right. Next up, Adrin.
You know what? Because we can, we're gonna step up about 15 feet, and we're gonna just see how they do with a big old fireball
Okay.
coming at them.
All right.
Why not?
We're gonna make this easy, and for all, I'm gonna do it for all the skeletons and then all the zombies with one save, because I'm not rolling saves on all of them. So that will hit every single thing. Okay. So but there will be though for the Alhoon.
Not seeing the rolls.
I haven't said it yet.
Oh.
And what's your DC?
17.
Okay.
But oof. Yeah, we're gonna burn the 2 points and what was it called? Spend luck? Yeah. Spend luck on him. Subtract a D4 from that save.
Well, that's as long as it. Okay, well, he still saved because that was a 1. So that makes it a 17.
Yep.
Okay, so he
Okay.
saves. Then we'll roll the skeletons.
I mean, he's still gonna take half.
Yeah, I know. Skeletons fail, and the zombos. There's no way they're gonna pass this. Yep. So the skeletons, well, all of those guys fail. So go ahead and roll your damage, please.
Okay. 31.
Well, well, that was easy.
I will also roll that d20 for you,
Yep, please do.
which is a 12.
All right, I need to do one thing.
Is it delete all of the ads?
They all die.
Yay!
Except
Cool. I step
he
back
does
inside.
Does alarm stay up even after it's been trapped? Even after it's been tripped?
Looking.
I don't like the fact that you just asked this question.
It's just
Oh
a,
man.
Pretty sure it
My.
does. I think it does, but I'm
All right.
checking.
So T-Rex
I
T-Rex
might-
has alarm in T-Rex
Until the spell
head now?
ends.
Oh.
Until the spell ends, it lasts for 8 hours. So yeah, these are
Okay.
still active.
so you hear the alarm come off from the east in your heads.
Oh, from the east.
All right. Well, all right. So that's
And Dynamite hears
Dead.
that too, because it's brain.
dead.
So
Dynamite
there's a
may
T-Rex
not
with a
be
very
smart enough
loud,
to figure out what
annoying-
it is.
No,
Yeah,
but,
but it's
loud
also
noise.
loud and annoying.
T-Rexes are super territorial. So
It's like a shot collar on a really, really, really mean dog.
All right.
It's just gonna
This
aggravate the
this is
puppy.
a note to self to make things much more difficult the next time around.
sorry. I didn't even
Casters do not
augment this one. I
scale
went,
well.
boop. No, casters. do not
Let's
scale
see. But next up, anyways, is Sahiri.
Okay, so we have that dude, right?
Yep.
I am going to pop out of the bubble and cast Guardian of Faith. So that it is, well, actually, I may pop. You said they're coming from the east. Sorry, my brain is not functioning real well today. I'm gonna pop Guardian of the Faith on the east because Murray's got that side. I'm gonna pop out of the other side of the bubble and pop a Guardian of the Faith.
Okay, so you can move yourself where you're popping out
I
at.
can move myself. Maybe.
Let's see.
It's a
Dun,
lot.
dun, dun, dun.
Because you said the east, right? So, pop, cast.
How big is Guardian of the Faith?
It is a large spectral guardian.
Yes, and it basically stays there. So where are you placing it?
Right next to where I'm standing.
Okay.
Pick a side. Yeah, there we go. And then I will
Okay.
Hey Murray, your random yellow box came in.
boot back. So,
Can also do.
if anything hostile moves within to a space of 10 feet of the guardian for the first time, it will do its thing.
Does the Murray count?
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
or at least not as far as I know. Murray is not hostile necessarily to me. So,
Yet.
I mean, he hasn't seen you, so that's still a fair
Yeah.
assumption.
I have an intelligence of 2 right now.
but this way, at least we have something for when they're coming from that side. So,
Yeah. Intelligence of 2, loud screaming thing in my head, and Squid Man in front.
Okay.
Barbecue
Okay.
is good, man.
but I guess I don't know whether it decides or I decide. So, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it.
All right. So, its turn. So you see it start to cast something.
No.
So
I'm just gonna count.
Question. I'm still not 100% sure on this, but I have counterspell in my Ring of Spell Storing. Can I give it a shot?
You absolutely can.
Excellent. No
And it's
spell
my-
for you.
It's my counter spell. so
Everybody
it's
get a
better
higher
than you.
initiative than 19?
There was a lot of
There were like a lot
Holy
of
crap.
19,
there was a
19,
there was a lot above
Wow.
there.
Holy shit. Dude, we're high.
Too high.
Okay, so hold on, let me see. Is that a third level spell? Right? It's got third level.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
so you see him look at you, point his finger out, and it basically negates your spell cast.
I'm gonna counterspell whatever he's doing to Coco.
It's an 8.
Oh, I'm not gonna counterspell because I can't. I'm like,
Okay, so he was
But-
so he was
But it does not waste the spell slot, so you still have that spell back. But it basically, as you're going to go cast it, you see something in your mind kind of just blank out of your ability to cast it for that round.
okay. So
Does he continue attempting to cast his spell?
Yep.
Okay, well then we're gonna
Boo.
do.
oh well. It was worth a shot.
You know what? I don't trust anything here. We're gonna do a 5th level counterspell.
I also assumed that that means he saw me.
Okay, I need you to make a spellcasting ability check, please.
That's a charisma check for me.
Yeah, because there's your spellcasting modifier.
Well,
Okay.
let's see. Do we burn tides though? Do we burn tides? Yep, haven't burned it. Gonna burn it.
Okay.
That's only marginally. That's worse.
Wow. Okay. Well, I
Aw,
get, I
boo.
get a free cast on you, but also his spell goes off, and
Damn.
you see a faintly shimmering barrier surround him, about a 10-foot radius surrounding him.
Yep.
Smart Squid Man.
Fucking smart.
All right. Murray.
T-Rex Murray just got a new chew toy. Hey man, T-Rex Murray's gonna go eat Squid Ball, man. Brr. And I'm gonna make both a bite and tail because I have no idea this guy's invulnerable. I'm just mad and I want to play. So I'm a bite. So this is plus 10. That's a 12.
Nope.
And being mad, I'm going to then swing around and smack Ballman with tail. Again, I think plus 10 also. Tail plus 10. Rar. 19.
Okay, 19 will hit. It hits.
Is he in the hamster ball or is he in like? Could I just like golf punt him really far with my tail?
If that has that ability tied to it, but I don't believe it does have a knockback, does it?
Okay. Well,
No.
I want to feel good about myself, so I'm gonna roll damage anyway. So this is plus 7.
Is this really that weak of a spell? That's really, really annoying.
So that's a
All right.
22 bludgeoning damage from angry T-Rex Murray because he wants to crack the egg and eat the yum yum.
22. Okay. Well. Let's see. He still gets to make this check. All right. Well, the spell around him fizzles as he's not able to keep concentration up, but he does take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's a lot.
And
Wait, is it on? No, it's 15, right? That was the damage was 15?
15 plus 7, so 15.
Oh, 15 plus 7, 22. Okay.
That's
That's
20,
right.
22 total.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So then I just
So whatever barrier you had going fell.
yeah.
Anything else, Mary?
T-Rex Murray gets a nice sniff. And just drools on the Alhoon. Kind of like standing over him, like, hi, fucker. Okay.
All right, Coco.
Yeah, that's it.
You saw this giant T-Rex move in and try to bite the creature, but missed, but managed to swat him at this tail.
Okay, and the tail looks like it connected.
Yes, it did look like
And
it
the shimmery thing is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Coco's going to not move in and put herself within reach of the T-Rex. That seems like a bad plan. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. She's gonna try shooting him once more.
Big brain plays right here. 4,000 IQ plays.
And
you don't have advantage this time, but you do have sneak attack.
yes. 16.
That I believe is enough to hit him. Yep.
Yay. All right. And
So much fun.
okay, that's better. Hey, now we're talking.
Oh,
So 29 total points of damage. Okay.
Yes. That's what happens when you actually roll not once.
All right. Anything else?
How so was it the skeletons that the fireball took out, or what did it?
Skeletons and zombies. All go.
Oh, so it's just him
Yeah. Just
or them? It's just tentacle person.
yes.
In which case, nope. That's all for me for now.
All right, Adrin.
So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn a 4th level slot to get some sorcery points back.
Okay. That's your bonus action.
I will do the math momentarily, and then I'm going to. Can I add like movement as part of a readied action?
No,
Because what I'm trying to do is ready an action if tentacle person tries to cast a spell to dive out of the portal and counter spell on my way out, like as I'm outside the portal.
No,
Or not the
because
portal, but
your action that you're readying, regardless if it's a movement or a spell, is your reaction. So you don't get
Okay.
2 reactions.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take the dodge action just cuz.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
All right. Let's see who'll be next. You now hear the audible sound of your alarm go off. All right, Garvin.
Okay, so Adrian and Sahiri are still using the dome,
As are the Kenku.
and yeah, as are the Kenku. So Garvin's just chilling.
Okay.
I mean, until there's any reason, I'm probably gonna be doing so.
Okay.
Sorry to kind of lock you down in combat, but
No, and I'd probably just tell the Kenku that they're safe in here until it disappears.
You guys do have here in your minds the sense of the alarm going off from the south. Just an FYI.
Okay.
All right, Sahiri.
oh goody.
Okay, so we still have the squid.
Yeah.
I am going to step out and fire a guiding bolt at him, and then step back.
Okay.
A non-natural 20.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I was
hits.
going to do that and I did that from 3rd level. I meant to tell you that.
That's fine.
28 points of radiant damage.
Let's see if I don't think that has any special effects. No. Okay, so 28 points, and he is lit up like a Christmas tree for the next person to hit him.
And then I'm back in the hut.
His turn is up, and you see him once again start to cast something, and you see this another round orb, but a slightly different color, completely surround him. Oh wait, no, you don't see him. You just see something shimmer immediately and then vanish. It's invisible, whatever it is.
It's invisible.
All right. Murray.
I mean, come on, you got a shiny snack in front of you, dude. Like, let's go. Let's see, plus 10, so that's a nat 1. So I'd probably chip a tooth on something. And then, Murray's just gonna smack him with his tail and be like, nah, fuck you, dude. What the hell? 2 nat 1s? Dude, this ground.
Wow.
I tell you, man, this ground is taking a beating from a very, very angry T-Rex with an alarm in his head that really is not happy right now. And I'm just gonna like bend down and roar at the Alhu like, and then with my little T-Rex arms, do that, and then that's kind of my turn. Because Jesus, how the hell? How the hell? 2 nat 1s in a row, man. T-Rex Murray, man. I think I liked it better inside the stomach of that giant frog thing.
That makes sense.
Now, if I turned into a T-Rex inside the stomach of the frog thing, that would have been interesting.
Okay, Coco.
Okay. How far is our tentacled friend from me? I'm 20 feet
10,
up.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet away from you.
Yeah, each of those
Yeah.
squares is 5.
Okay, so I can't quite reach it. All right. Well, I shoot it again.
Okay.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Assume that hits.
Okay. So as your shot fires off, it stops just short of him and falls to the ground.
There is a litany of very colorful swearing in several different voices.
Anything else?
Yeah. Coco's pretty sure that the T-Rex can handle this person for now, and is going to go off and use her movement and bonus action dash to go explore the alarms that went off and see what's coming up behind us.
Okay. So you can move yourself now. All right.
Can I? Yay.
All right.
I don't actually know. So there was one. So there was an alarm to the east and an alarm to the south. Correct.
Yep.
All right. So let's go. Let's go toward the south, which is
Audible from
anyway.
the east and just mental from the south, right?
Correct.
Okay. So then, in which case, we'll go east. And yeah, the full dash movement will get her
15, 20, 20,
beyond wherever this is. So, let me know when I see something.
So as you at the edge of the camp, you see 4 huge skeletons coming your direction.
Are they the
Sorry, 3 of them, not
horrible?
4, 3. They're
Are
not
they the
frost
horrible
giant ones? No, these look like gigantic skeletons.
Okay. Small
And
mercies.
they're right at the edge. They haven't come into the view of the map, but they're right on the edge of town. Looks like they will probably be here next round.
Okay.
That it?
That's all I've got.
Okay, Adrian.
Sorry, I'm making a mess. I'm gonna step out of the bubble. It's difficult to do. There we go. And I'm gonna throw a firebolt at this tentacle person.
Okay.
No, it's gonna be a real bad firebolt. Which is 12.
12 misses. In fact, you see it smash against this invisible field around it.
Can I step back inside and make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Can I assist him on that?
Yeah, since you're kind of sitting in there, that's
Yeah.
fine. You can use your
I just
action.
want to give
Hell
him.
yeah.
I just want to give him advantage.
That's fine.
Jesus Christ. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
You
Aw,
have no
oh.
idea what the spell is.
I
You
don't know.
swear
It's
you
just-
know it in the back of your head, but you can't pull out exactly what you think he's casting. It is not.
Yeah, he
pulling the
obviously doesn't. He's probably giving me a really terrible description.
triggers.
I'm probably complaining that you're pressuring me, and like you need
Alright.
to stop. You need
Is
to-
that it? Is that
Yeah.
it? Okay. All right. So, as you guys coming in from the coming in from the east, you guys see boop. 3 giant skeletons come into view. I think only 2 of them go ahead of you. So really, technically, you only see 2 of them. One of them's kind of lagging behind. So this guy, we're just gonna say you guys don't technically see yet. The other 2 you guys do. And this one's gonna move in. Where do they move?
They're rather large.
They are huge.
Strong dislike.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, what is your guardian? I believe it's when it comes within range.
Yeah, when it comes when a creature hostile to me moves into a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time, on a turn it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, DC 17. It takes 20 points if it fails, 10 if it succeeds.
All right, that one failed. So you said 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it moved. That was 5, 10, 15, 20.
And it is radiant damage.
That's it. Yeah, that does not matter. Oh, it does have resistance though. Hold on. Let me roll that again. Didn't matter. He still failed. Okay. Allows to make a saving throw. It takes half damage. Okay, so it's that one's fine, and then the next one. Oh, I had these backwards. That one you guys don't see. All right, and it goes 5, 10. So it needs to make its saving throw.
And when the guardian does a total of 60 point of damage, it's going to disappear. So let me know how much damage is, or you can keep track.
It's
Either way.
saved.
Okay, so it takes 10.
It takes no damage.
Okay, that's rude. Now, does that count?
No.
What is the point totals that count against the
The
guardian?
amount that it actually takes, I believe, is how that works.
Okay, so the guardian's done 10 damage, if I'm understanding correctly.
I think that's what you rolled damage wise, right?
I don't roll.
Oh,
It's a 20 point.
then it's taken 20 points of damage because the other one failed outright.
Okay. All right. Well, you had talked about resistance, so I was just trying
No,
to.
no, it's something different.
Okay.
And at this point, you guys from the south, you hear an audible sound coming from the south. Garvin.
Let's see. I can cast a spell inside the dome. I just can't cast it through the dome, right?
It cannot cast through the dome, correct?
I'll cast mirror image, and I'm gonna make copies of myself just in case.
Smart move.
And that's my turn.
For all purposes there, we're going to do mini versions. And that way we can remove them when they're gone.
Marvin, Marvin, and Blavin.
They're dead. Those are dead. That's dead. That's so here you're now up.
Okay. Well, since range spells do not seem to be doing much good against this creepy squid guy. Unless we would like me to do turn undead to the big guys.
So you're gonna step out.
Yes, I was going to step out and toll the dead the squid guy because he creeps me out.
Okay.
Big time.
So you're gonna have to move a little bit the other direction out because I believe it's 60-foot range for Toll the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have to move out to here and Toll the Dead on the Alhoon.
Is that one that could be cast through the bubble technically?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing can be cast out throughout the bubble.
Yeah.
Except counterspell.
Technically not counterspell either. Nothing can be cast through the barrier of the bubble.
It's a DC 17 Wisdom save.
He makes it.
Well, fine. I really liked him anyway. Then I'm going to step back in the bubble. In the bubble.
Okay. So Sahiri, skeletons are dead. All right. The creature Alhoon is up. Well, he sees a Murray right in front of him.
Oh, sorry.
He is going to. Actually, I need to see if this works. Hold on.
Yeah, that's right. Bring it. Rawr.
No, he's just gonna sit there. Because I don't believe anything can be done. Nope. Yep, he's just gonna sit there. All right. This guy finally appears. 5, 10. So he's gonna make his save. And it's you said it was a wisdom save for the guardian? Spiritual guardian?
Hmm.
15? Fails, right? Okay. So it'll take 20 points. Okay. But he is going to continue to move past here as well. Because it doesn't see you guys yet.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah, that's
Step
right.
on the dog.
All right, Murray.
Come and get some Murray booty. All right, so I haven't figured out that this is a really hard chestnut to crack, so I figure an idiot would just keep going because he missed both times last time. So here we go. Oh, well, there you go. 12 plus 10, 22 to hit. I'm going to roll damage because I'm an asshole, but you know, I know I just... So I have a ball in my mouth, and for some reason I can't bite it. Right? Basically, it's like
Yeah, it's just there's this giant barrier in the way that just keeps you from being able to just even get to him at all.
Okay, cool. I'll roll damage later because T-Rex is mad right now. That noise won't stop in his head, and it's annoying. Actually, no, wait. I wouldn't hear the alarm anymore because I'm not Murray anymore. I'm T-Rex. All right, so instead, I'm just gonna turn around and be like, "Fine, fuck you, bitch!" And with my tail. So then I smack the ball with my tail, and I scream futilely in anger. Rawr!
All right, Coco. Oh wait, no, Murray, go ahead.
Oh no, I was thinking out loud because I'm
Okay.
trying to decide what a T-Rex would do right now. Would he keep attacking the same stupid ball, or would he look for things that move? So I got to turn to figure that out.
All right, Coco.
Okay. Well, Coco is going to attempt I'm guessing the giant skeletons did not see her.
Not from the air, no.
No, exactly. So she's going to try and drop down fairly silently behind them and go for their non-existent Achilles tendons.
Okay.
So that would be, I guess, bonus action hide first, drop down, crouch, and then
Okay.
stab.
You're hidden. They don't notice you yet.
I'm literally right behind them, just like behind a tibia.
They're not the wisest creatures in the world.
Basically. All right. Which? No, hang on. Stop that. And
That will give you advantage though.
yes, that's why I did it.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. Excellent. And we do. So that's the piercing damage. And then we do the fire damage. Really?
Ouch.
Snake eyes. And then
True damage.
sneak attack damage.
And the real juicy damage. All right, 19 points of sneak attack damage. Okay.
The acting.
And then I am going to back the fuck away.
How are you gonna do that?
Well, I drop down and then I'm going to take the rest of my. Oh wait, no, because well, yeah, because I was.
You used hide as your bonus action.
Yeah, but I still have some movement, right?
You can move away. He'll swing at you if you do.
No, they won't, because I have a feat.
Oh, you have mobile, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Rogues doing rogue things.
Feats don't
Yeah,
transfer.
so I
with
used-
polymorph shapes,
She's so
right?
rude.
So I used the
She
rest
is.
of my movement to back away.
How much movement did you have left?
Well, I was about 20 feet up, so I would have dropped down 20 feet, so I got about 20 feet of movement left.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Adrin,
You 40 foot move speed.
Yes, I have
Yes,
a 40
mobile.
movement speed because I have a feat.
the mobile feat gives an
Oh,
extra 10
right,
feet.
mobile. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna. We're gonna burn another 4th level slot to get back some sorcery points and stay put. But I am going to mention to Sahiri, when enough of them get close to us, step out, do your thing, step back in. Hopefully that'll deal with a number of them, and then we can pick off the rest. Yeah? Sound good? Dope. Goblin, doing great. Marvin, Blavin, Darwin, well done.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Well, in that case, the big skeleton that Coco just hit is now a little angry, and he's going to turn and move up to Coco.
Yep.
Sadly, 20 feet is just not enough. So he's going to take 3 attacks with his giant scimitar.
Yikes, that's a lot of
Isn't
attacks.
Coco
Okay.
hiding, though?
No,
No, that was not.
the hide was before the attack.
The hide was to get advantage on the attack. So I am now a very visible budgie.
All right,
Alas. All right, here's hoping he doesn't kill me.
23.
You guys are gonna love my backup character.
20 and 19. All hit?
All three hit. Damn, this is gonna hurt.
Wait. Let's subtract a d4 from that 19. That's the only one that might happen.
So it's a 15.
Okay, 15 doesn't hit.
Okay. So you saved the damage on one of
This
them.
is good because yikes.
So
There's a
you
reason it
take,
worked
that was
out.
a 13 and a 20, so you take 33 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Ow.
How we looking, Coco? We still up?
That was the, oh yeah. I'm at slightly over half.
Hell yeah, unkillable budgie.
30.
That's what we're gonna.
Yes, this
will
is the
into
mantra.
existence.
Exactly. We're going to manifest it.
Oh no!
The only one
What?
you can see. The other one turns, finds
Uh-oh.
its threat. That's a crit.
Oh no.
Nope, sorry, it's not. Try again.
So you're burning a reaction to make that not a crit. Okay.
Womp.
So let me just do the
Yeah.
regular damage then. So that's 12 points of damage for that one. Wow, I rolled garbage.
Okay.
Second attack,
Please continue to roll.
Hang on, I'm doing math. Okay, yes.
23.
Second attack. 23 points?
No, 23 to hit
Okay. I was like, wow, okay. Yes,
For-
23 hits.
15 points of damage.
Okay, now we're looking grim.
And the last one. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay. Please roll garbage.
18 points of damage.
No, and Coco's down.
Well, we're starting this off about as we normally do.
This is why I stay out of melee for the most
Okay.
part. Every time I go into melee, I get my ass kicked.
At this point, you see well, some of you guys hear from the south movement. And out of the south, you see there's more people, but all you can see right now are 2 of them that move in to assist in the battle. One of them is hold on, I've got my notes here. One is a dwarf female wearing armor and carrying a mace. The other one that you see right now is it looks like a human male in priest garments.
That's not good.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna feel so bad, but not
Do
at the
they
same
look
time.
undead?
nope,
They do not look undead.
a human and a dwarf. All right, so the human moves up here and casts a spell. You see a axe, or sorry, a mace appear in their hand and in front of one of the skeletons. I'm just gonna put it out here. Yeah, close enough. So you see a spectral axe appear, or spectral hammer. And I can't spell, but that's right. And it's going to do an attack here with that. That is... His spellcasting modifier is a +5. And he's going to miss with that. And then he is going to also cast another spell. And it has to make a dex save at advantage. And of course passes. Go figure. All right. So that happens. And then the next one is looks like it's definitely a hardier priest. And she casts something at that same one, and it has to make a wisdom save. Ooh, was that enough? Wisdom 50. Okay, it does save. And it'll take half this damage. So it'll take 6 points of radiant damage. All right. Garvin.
Okay. I cast invisibility on Adrin.
Okay. So Adrin just disappears.
Yeah, and I think no, I'm going to upcast that 3rd level and hit Adrin and Sahiri both.
Okay. So just so you guys
And-
remember, any
Yep.
hostile action will cause you to come out of invisibility.
Yep. But
Any
I think it's the
hostile
only
action or any action?
host-
If you cast a spell, or you provoke it, attack a creature of any way. So yeah,
It ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
there you
It's
go.
gonna end for me real quick, but
Yeah, but you get advantage.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do something super
Yeah.
nice and super crazy, man, and nice advantage.
oh yeah, we're about to. Don't worry.
Wow.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Operation Rescue the Burb.
All right. So then you see, I think it's both of these guys come before. Nope, just one. You see another one of those priests kind of come out. This one is. You can definitely see the ears of a half elf, and he also is going to. This is why I set this up, because I have so many different extra things on the screen here. He can move 30 feet, so 5, he was here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move right up next to this, and as a bonus action, you see his mace light up in holy radiance, and he's going to swing his... Oh, this is terrible. And he's going to miss. All right, so it didn't matter. Sahiri. You are invisible.
Okay. Yes, I am invisible. I'm going to step out. Sorry, the kiddo just came in. I'm going to step out. I am going to Healing Word Coco at 5th level. So that's going to take away my invisibility.
Yep.
But Healing Word, so that's math is brain not working. That is 12, 17 points. No, that's more than that. Sorry, 25 points of Healing
There
Word.
you go. That makes sense.
Yay!
Yeah, brain.
So
Brain
Coco,
not work.
you're lying on the ground, but you're now awake as you see two of
Yay!
these creatures towering over you.
Hooray!
Anything
Hooray,
else?
not being
'Cause that was
unconscious.
I am going to, at this point, stand out there because I have join in the undead.
Healing Word is a bonus action. You still have your action.
Right.
You just can't
I forgot
cast a
about that.
leveled spell.
Well, we'll toll the dead, the skeleton bee.
Okay. So the one that first hit Coco. All right, and that's a wisdom save.
Don't like him.
Oh, that's a big old fail.
Okay. He's damaged, yes, because he took Spirit Guardian damage.
They are all of them are damaged, yes.
So that's
Huzzah!
2d12. 26 points of... Yeah, 26 points of Toll the Dead damage.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Anything else?
Disgusting.
That was a really good roll on 2d12.
Yeah, it was a 10 and an 11. Sorry. I just want to check my Spirit Guardian, not my Spirit, but my Guardian of the Faith, what it says, because there's still... Okay, so it's just the first time. Alright, so
Yeah, I
he still has 20 points.
Yep.
He got 20 points in case somebody else comes up there into the fray. But I'm going to hang out there because I want to make sure we get Coco up and safe.
Okay.
So.
Alright, and finally, the last of the guys comes out. And this is another human male, or human female, sorry, comes
These
charging out.
people, are they attacking the skeletons?
Yep.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Comes right into the fray. Does she have anything she can do? Coco. this priest and the paladin themselves, you guys are all blessed. So you'll add a D4? I never remember. Hold on.
Extreme underrated spell.
Sorry, did you say I was blessed?
No,
Okay.
The paladin, the priest, and
I apologize.
Coco. That's fine.
Kid was asking questions.
That's
so
fine. You're good.
Yeah, it's a D4 and you add it to
Saving
your
throws and
attack or your
rolls.
saving throw.
Yep, that'll be very important. for you guys.
Nice.
All right. So that was the paladin's turn. Now the owl. He's just gonna stay there. Things are kind of going what he thinks his way. All right, skeletons. Is your guardian of the faith invisible to the point where or incorporeal to where things can move through it? I think it is.
I think so, because it's a shield and whatever Kalimvor's weapon has, which I do believe is a sword. Large spectral, however, occupied the guardian. It occupies the space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield. I don't know what that means. It occupies the space.
Okay. All of these guys, I believe, have reach anyway, so. All right, so, yeah, they do have reach, so it's not gonna hit, it can't hit your, but you can do, because it's when on the start of its turn, the first time it's turn, so it needs to make the save on your, and it was a wisdom save.
Yep, DC 17 whiz.
It fails, so it'll take the 20 points of damage.
Okay, my guardian pops.
Okay. So the guardian pops. We'll toss that.
Yep.
And then he's going to move down here. And he's going to take one swipe at you. And miss terribly. And then he's going to take 2 swipes at the paladin. 18 and 10. So misses on both of those. Okay. All right. Well, we're batting 1,000 there. Murray.
All right.
So you saw this on this side. You see these 3 giant skeletons. One of them just took a swipe at Sahiri and missed, and then at this other person who's come in, you can barely see from the distance, but and misses as well.
Yeah, see, what I see as a T-Rex is this nut is really hard to crack and nothing I can do is working. And I also see 3 rival predators trying to eat my fucking food. T-Rex Murray's gonna get territorial and he's gonna charge Skeleton A. He's gonna try to get right in between A and B. I'm gonna have to use my dash, but I can't actually get all the way there. So I can get like right here, and that's like
Nice.
dashed to get there. Yeah. So
Get him.
yeah. So okay. I mean, I had to dash to get there, so I'm so nervous, excited at the same time.
All right, so we got a
This
T-Rex
is
in the fray
great.
now. All right, Coco.
Yeah.
You are conscious but on the ground. You have these 2 giant skeletons hovering over top of you.
Groovy. All right, so it's half my movement to get up on my feet, correct?
Yep.
And all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to stab the closest one with my sword. Then I'm going to bonus action disengage, and then I'm gonna go 20 feet straight up, and hope that the other one doesn't hit me.
Okay.
This is the plan.
So you're going 20 feet straight up. Okay.
Cause I can.
Just remember,
But
these creatures
first-
are huge.
Well, it's all the movement I got. I got 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
It's half to get up, and I need the actually, yeah. Actually, no. That works. Hopefully they don't have 20 feet of reach. I have no idea what a huge creature creatures reaches. If they do, well, I'm screwed. But yes. All right. So first order of business. Stabity. Okay. Oh, that was rude. Only the damage dice do not like me. Okay. And now all of the fire damage. And
I mean, let's face it, you're a rogue. That's not all the damage you're about. This is the damage you're all about.
no,
Is right here.
is it in melee with anyone else right now?
Yeah,
That one is
priest.
not. No. Oh no, Murray. Yeah, all of them are engaged.
Oh. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you saw big dinosaur
All right.
face in their face.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. All right, so
might have also kind of broke a building too as he ran. Brrr.
you know, the buildings are all kind of in rough shape to begin with, so it's not so bad. And so yes, so this one can't attack me because I attacked it. Bonus action, disengage from the other guy, and
20 feet up. Got it.
20 feet up.
Okay. Adrin.
It is probably undignified. There's a scrambling and flapping.
So the advantage that I have on attacks, would that be something that could be sort of like if I'm going to use catapult, let's say, that imposes a save on the opponent.
It wouldn't
give
give you
them
it wouldn't give them disadvantage on the save. So it's only
Really?
specifically for actual spell attacks or physical attacks.
Oh. Okay. Well, in that case. Let's go ahead and step out right here.
Okay.
By Murray and this skeleton A. And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at 3rd level.
Okay. So go ahead and do that, and with advantage, but then I also need you to roll me your D20s. Or your D20 and then your D100.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
And then I get to choose the damage type. I'm going to pick acid, because I feel like acid is bad for bones. Melts them and stuff. $18 damage on it. And then 1d20 and then a d100, right?
Yep.
Bonk. So 3 and 93.
Oh boy. We're on the tough table now.
There's a reason I stepped outside the bubble.
I have to remember this one, and I'm gonna pin this. But
I'm
no.
nervous.
the next time you fall below 0 hit points within the next month, you're gonna automatically fail your first death save.
So you mean in like 10 minutes?
Ooh.
Okay.
That
sucks.
a rough consequence. Dang.
It was on
solace
the
in-
nuisance table. That low
Take
roll.
take solace in the fact that Murray will eat you, so
Oh, good. I love it.
you can be dinosaur poop.
All right. Well, this makes things interesting. Okay. All right.
I'm then. Did it take the damage, by the way?
Yeah, it did. It did. It took the damage.
I'm then going to use the rest of my movement to step back into the bubble on this side.
All right. Well, it's gonna take a swipe at you.
From here?
It also gets an up attack from Murray. It's within Murray's T-Rex 10-foot reach.
I do?
Murray.
10 foot. You are not an ally. I am a predator.
But
Okay.
even with
This is gonna
polymorph,
suck.
you still know who friend and foe is, I believe.
I have an intelligence of 2.
Okay.
And all of my game stats are replaced with that of the creature that I polymorph into.
All right.
Intelligence
it's a
and everything.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
21 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Ow.
Murray.
Actually, I'll let you rule on this, Justin, because I am fighting off predators that are trying to eat my food. Would I actually take a snipe at a tiny little dude running away, or would I be focusing on the big guys?
Well,
Or
that's
do you
kind
want to
of
leave it to the
fun.
dice?
that's kind of what I'm looking at. Hold on.
I'm real
Yeah.
scrawny if that helps. Or at least Adrin is. I'm not. Whatever.
Because like I'm down to make like a save, or like a dice roll or something to find out if I do.
Roll to see if you eat your friend.
It retains its
Wisdom.
alignment and
Actually-
personality. So you keep your personality.
Okay.
So I would say
Alignment and
you're not going to attack your own ally because you still, while you're not intelligent, you still have that innate
Okay.
knowledge of who's. So
I'm
no,
like
you,
a
wouldn't-
dumb
you
but
wouldn't
I
attack.
know
like
not-
a child, you know, like you're
Adrin
connected
equal
to it.
Yeah.
friend, not
I'm
food.
dumb. I know not food. Okay.
Yeah. So
All
you're
right,
able to
thank
move.
fuck.
You are able to move away.
Cool. Ow, a lot. I'm then gonna stand on this side of the bubble.
Oh, but you might
And-
get a quick little from Murray as like a quick movement
Oh.
from something tiny.
And I just like, okay, and I step back through the bubble. And then I walk out on this side, and that is where I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. All right. Well, the giant skeleton bee looks like it sees a giant, another huge creature pop up right next to it. So it's going to leave its little gnat alone for now because it could reach you, by the way. But Murray did move in, and he is
There's
going
a bigger
to.
problem.
There's a big old creature in the way. All right. So he's going to take 3 swipes at you with his scimitar.
Here we go. The number to beat, 13.
It
Watch
hit
out.
once.
Are you serious? Okay.
For-
All right. Only one concentration check. Let's go.
14
But it
points of
rolls,
damage.
like crazy on the two of us.
That was-
14.
that
So I
was
got to roll a
terrible.
10 on my con, and I get a +4 as a T-Rex. So 14.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on those first 2
Two.
hits, by the way. Or the
I
second
got
2 hits.
122 HP.
I mean, so much the better. The T-Rex gets to
Coco
stay.
could use that.
But I'm
All
but
right,
I'm
Al.
a little
Dude.
but I'm a little miffed, not
you got
gonna
your
lie.
con-
Net
Save.
20 on my concentration. I'm still a
little bit.
T-Rex.
Okay. Well, the skeleton C is up and he can't get over to there, so he's gonna swat at 1 at the priest for 17
That's fine. These people
that's
can't
gonna
bother
hit.
to us until they introduce themselves.
for 10 points of damage on them. Ouch. And then his other 2 are going to be on the paladin. 1 and 2. So he's only going to hit once on the paladin. The paladin's going to take 11 points of damage. She's a little bit hardier. All right. Next up is one of the priests, the one that stood further back. And he's going to cast a spell on Skeleton C. It's a 24 to hit. And it is 46 radiant damage. As the cast a guiding bolt. Ooh. Oh, good lord. As you see this holy radiance just blast into the skeleton. That was almost max damage. For 22
Right.
points of radiant damage.
Ooh, big damage.
And that now glows. So next person that hits will have advantage.
Is that A or B that got hit? Or C?
A got hit earlier. Oh, C. Yeah, C was the skeleton that got hit.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot to do his hit with his spiritual hammer. That would have been done beforehand. 18 for a D8 plus 5. Or D8 plus
It's 10.
3.
42.
So 7 points of damage from that. Okay. So they're starting to look pretty bad there. All right, and now the war priest is up, and she's gonna try and melee attack again with her maul. That's a 19. That's going to hit. And you see as she's swinging it back, you see this energy charge up into the. Oh no, that's a different creature that does that. Okay, so but it does 8 bludgeoning, which actually, as she hits it with the maul, you see it does more damage.
Oh. Wow.
So 16 for that one, and then 9 points of radiant damage. And then her second attack, you see radiant fire shoot down onto the skeleton as it has to make a wisdom saving throw. And passes, so it'll take half of this. 7 points of radiant damage. Okay. Garvin.
Yeah, I don't think Garvin's leaving this space. The Kenku are in here, so yeah, I think he's gonna just no, nothing. That's it.
Okay. All right. So the priest is going to make a weapon attack. This is priest A, so it's going to make a weapon attack on this guy. And miss again. All right. Well, it's about 1,000. All right, Sahiri. There's one right in front of you now.
Yeah. So we're gonna whack at it with the Mace of Disruption because, well, it's there and I'm here, and
Okay.
It is the thing that you do.
that's an 18 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Bonk.
It's going to do 3 bludgeoning, and then I need to roll the 2d6
4 bludgeoning.
for radiant. It's a mace.
It's 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah, it does 4 points of mace damage.
Yeah, you said 3 points.
I'm sorry, I can't read.
So
It's been a
as you
shitty
hit
day.
it,
Give me a break.
It hits. It does seem like it hits for more than that.
Well, but it also does the radiant damage from the Mace of Disruption.
Okay. Roll the radiant damage.
Right. That's 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so 6 more points of radiant damage. It is definitely not
Yep.
looking in the best shape.
And we might as well add another spiritual weapon into the fray.
Okay. On the same one or on something different?
Yeah, we'll start with A.
Okay.
But we're gonna put it in between A and we're gonna put it so that it's closer to in between one of them, 2 of them. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I can put it within 60 feet, so we're gonna put it
I gotcha. All right.
where it can do.
So go ahead and do your attack with that.
That's what I'm doing. That's a 17 to hit.
You just hit. Yep.
That is 9 points of
4
spiritual weapon damage.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. Skeletons are all dead. Paladin's turn. Paladin gets to move. Or he's already there. So the Paladin's going to smack at number or A. It's going to hit at A. All right. So it's going to. Of course, the buttons aren't there. So we're going to do. It's going to get 2 attacks. Misses with a 12. But hits with a 19. And it's going to use a bonus action to add smite damage to it. So that's an extra 2d8. So it's going to be 3d8 plus 3.
Demacia.
So it'll do 25 points of damage total because of the bludgeoning damage is double. All right. Yeah, it did a lot. All right. That one is really, you can see cracks coming through its bones as this armored soldier comes up with her maul and just smacks into this one. The Alhoon disappears. You see him cast something and disappear.
Ooh.
Okay.
What's this movement? Okay. So this giant skeleton A is up. Well, Sahiri did a lot to him, so 3 weapon attacks. 1, 2, 23 hit. Okay. So Sahiri takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Or sorry, slashing damage, not bludgeoning.
I mean, considering you're getting hit by the Statue of Liberty, that's kind of not bad.
So yeah, this thing swings down at Sahiri 3 times, but only manages to connect once. All right, Murray.
Okay, Swingy McSwingerton, his head's gonna be my new chew toy. I'm gonna bite the bastard. So, plus 10. 25 to hit, and I finally get to roll ridiculous fucking dice. Where's my d12s? 1, 2, 3, 4 d12. 4 d12 plus 7. So that's 27, 34 points of piercing, and I like.
And which one were you hitting?
A.
Okay, so I don't think they have any type. Nope. So that one crumbles down to the ground in a heap of bones.
Its skull is in my mouth. It's a chew toy right now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing around, and I'm going to twerk in the direction of Skeleton B with my tail.
I don't want to imagine
my anaconda
Tyrannosaurus
don't.
twerking.
I mean, I could demonstrate, but
No,
I have dignity apparently.
just roll the damage.
So,
the attack.
27 to hit with my tail.
27 hits.
3d8 plus 7. 1, 2, 3d8 is 15 plus 7 is 22 bludgeoning.
And that's on B.
That's on B.
Because it's doubled.
And that is bludgeoning damage. So yeah, that is doubled, and
That
that
is
one
bludgeoning.
crumbles to the ground.
Just whip it in half with your tail.
And okay, so I turn, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. I haven't moved, and I'm just gonna belly up to this bastard and drop his friend's head at his feet.
Okay.
And then square off with this son of a bitch.
All right. Back to the top of the order, Coco.
Okay.
You just saw Tyrannosaurus Murray just take out 2 of these.
Nice.
I'm a little worried about the Alhoon, but yeah, whatever. It's fine.
All right. Coco is gonna book it back to the dome and land next to Garvin. Where does Garvin keep his lantern?
It's on his belt. If you just point to it, he'd hand it to you.
So that's so she's gonna use her action to open up the lantern and do a 360. And see if that thing is invisible.
Light can pass through it.
How far does the lantern go? It's a ghost lantern, right?
Yeah.
30 feet, additional 30
Yeah,
feet.
it's a hooded lantern.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that would be. I'm gonna give that your action and your movement
Yeah.
and all that. Okay.
Yeah, that was all of it.
Okay. Adrian.
I'm gonna pop the invisibility,
Okay.
which is a 2nd level spell.
Okay. So roll me a d20. Your tides is back, by the way.
I know. That's a 15.
Okay,
Do
you're
not explode.
You're safe for now.
Where's the dude?
You don't see him.
With see invisibility up, I don't see him.
Correct.
So he may have
Motherfucker.
cast a different spell
Ah.
and just fucked off.
I mean, I can see things that are invisible or in the ethereal plane.
Yeah, but can you see through
So-
buildings
Yep.
with see invisibility? Maybe he moved.
No.
You don't
So
know where
not
he's at.
No, I
Just
know.
accept
I
it.
understand that.
You can't see him.
I'm reasoning it out. I'm not a question.
Yeah, he may have dimension doored somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my thought.
Maybe he, Misty stepped.
Teleport.
These were my thoughts.
Any
I know.
number of
Stop.
any number of spells that would be not invisible.
Maybe he turned himself into a fly.
All right, so that was your action to cast that. What else are you doing?
Or an actual squid.
We're gonna. Ouch. No, that's a lot of points, isn't it? Gonna make a fourth of 6. All right. So we're gonna burn 6 points and make a 4th level slot, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Get next to me, I would say. If he's not. And I feel like I'd
Do
be
you
able to
need me-
talk. Like I'm not.
do you want me
Yeah, I need you
closer
to.
than I am?
I would. Yes, I need you to be able to. Like, I need to be able to touch you. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Reach out and touch Faith.
That's dead. All right. Well, there's a giant skeleton that wants to attack this giant Tyrannosaurus. So 3 attacks on the T-Rex. And your what's the AC?
13, man.
So 2 out of the 3 hit. All right.
Let's go.
So the first one is 16 points of damage.
16. All right, let me roll concentration because he might actually be swinging at Murray. Plus 4, 16, 8. So I got to roll a 10 or higher. Plus 4, I got to roll a 6 or higher, or I fail. Nice. I'm still T-Rex.
All right. Well, then he hits you with another 16 points of damage on the second attack.
All right, so 16, 32, 0, 0, 12, 90 HP,
Well, don't
and I gotta roll.
Yep. Con save on the second one.
So 8, 10, 6, 4. I gotta roll 6 or higher. I'm still a dinosaur, baby.
Okay.
Hey,
All right. Priest B would
Still
be up,
chomping and romping.
and we're gonna do. They're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna try and smack.
T-Rex middle finger.
Oh boy, we got a crit from the priest, who's
Ooh.
also gonna add their extra damage from divine eminence as bonus action. So,
because why
Here he's
wouldn't you?
sitting there like, I'll allow it.
so crit damage on that, and crit damage on that.
Thou hast been smoked.
Wow, 3 to 25 points of damage, but it's an extra 3 to 28 points of damage. Oh boy, that was exactly what was
Bye.
needed as it crashes down to the ground and falls to pieces. Let's see. There's one of them took pretty bad damage. Yeah. So the war priest moves up to the not the paladin, moves to this priest and casts Cure Wounds. For a whopping 4 points of damage healed back to that one.
You gotta pull a Sahiri, man. Wait until they're
Garvin.
unconscious.
I love the cringe.
Hey,
from Steve.
Garvin's gonna touch Coco and Adrin, which is why he needed Adrin next to him, and Invis, both of them.
Okay.
Ooh.
I can still see you.
And that'll be my turn.
All right.
It's actually working out really nicely.
And then Priest A is going to heal themselves for the self heal as well.
For an invis, we're off.
And they're fully healed. Sahiri.
Well, I got 3 big nasty undead bodies right there. Might as well bonk, however many I can with my Maze of Disruption.
Yeah, you'll get one at a time, once per round.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Yeah,
one that was
I don't want them raised again.
That's fine.
So
the one in front of you, you just take your mace and you smack it down on it, and it turns to dust. And you can move up to the other
yep,
one.
I'm gonna move up to the other one.
So the other one was here. Who's next? The Paladin's up. They're gonna use some of their points and heal themselves back up. The Altoon.
Yes, I will also say to the priest and the paladin, I would heal you, but you're not down yet. That's when I'm at my best.
All right, so I gotta open this up in a second. It appears here, Murray, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Dude, I am so good at wisdom. Oh, dude, it's actually a +1. Sweet. Okay, hey, I'm more wise than intelligent. +1. 16.
Nice.
Okay.
Swear to God, if I beat the fucking mind spike oh no.
You don't, and you are now charmed.
Sweet.
Uh-oh.
As it tells
All these
you
little
to,
tiny people are hungry now, huh?
It tells
I just
you
want to hang.
It tells you to eat the being right in front of you.
Oh, okay, which is
And then-
Sahiri. So yeah, Murray just kind of looks straight down at Sahiri and just starts to drool.
Yep, that will be on your turn, which actually it is.
This is unfortunate.
As it
Ugh.
Well,
I mean, it's hard to hit her, but still.
15.
Well, the
To
bite
bite.
misses.
Oh man, I just get a mouthful of dirt. He just said eat, right?
No, it said attack.
Okay.
Attack the creature nearest you.
So I made a bit of a boo-boo by making a bite and a tail attack against the Alhoon, so I think I set a precedent that I also have to make a tail attack.
Oh, because normally
technically,
it's against,
I can't do both on the same because big.
We'll remember that for next time, but it's been
Yeah,
kind
for
of
next
prayed at
time,
this.
but it's a precedent. So 20. Oh man, that's only 3d8. 3d8
That's the
plus
weak
7.
one.
Yeah, 22 plus 7, 29 bludgeoning. And you kind of probably get punted. Nah, actually, that's more
Yeah,
of a...
there's no mechanic to that one, which is weird, but whatever. All right.
Oh, man, if a T-Rex had a please kill me look on its face, this would be it right now.
Don't worry, I will.
You do not get to make a saving throw unless you take damage from somebody. So
See, it's dominate that he used.
yep.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
that too.
Coco.
Since Coco is invisible, she's going to.
But Coco doesn't know where this thing is, by the way.
Well, no, that's just it. She's gonna fly up and do some scouting and see if she can spot. Well, actually, she doesn't know at all what's going on with Murray. Apart from the fact that the T-Rex just turned on Sahiri.
Yep.
And as far as she knows, well, it's a big dumb T-Rex. Maybe it just doesn't know any better. But our friend, the tentacle person, is still around somewhere, or at least she thinks he might be. So she's gonna fly around and see if she can spot them.
Okay.
And just doing starting with a search of the open ground, and then she's gonna start checking buildings, but that'll be for later.
Okay. So you're gonna have to move out of and just give me a perception check.
Yep. Oh, that was.
Yeah, from where you are, you just can't see anything.
That's fine.
All right. was Coco. Adrin. I believe you are invisible again.
Yeah.
Coco would still be invisible too.
Yeah, Coco's invisible.
How does intimidation work? Like, because realistically, like, charisma is just supposed to be that, like, I'm capable of, inflicting my will on things via speech or personality to a degree.
But are undead?
I'm not talking about the undead. I'm talking about you.
Oh, the T-Rex.
Yeah. You know who, you at least understand who I am, recognize my voice, recognize me. But the question is,
I'm
you
also
are
charmed and an ally of the
Yeah.
Alhoun right now, and all I want to do is eat Sahiri.
okay.
Dino poop. Oh, that armor is gonna hurt coming out.
Well, in that case, I'm going to step out here so that there's just a little sliver of visual, because I can see out of the dome. So I watched you try to attack Sahiri, and I'm going to hit you with a firebolt, Murray.
Alright.
Advantage.
13.
Well, one of them's a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Dude, that's good. I got 90 health, man. This is actually not if.
you had a concentration save on that though.
Yeah, I know.
That's the idea. 30.
Okay, so you can make your save to break out of the dominate. It's a wisdom save.
Okay. So Wiz is plus
don't think
1,
you're
so that's a
gonna
14, which is the plus 1.
Okay, you're still dominated.
I took 30 fire damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to get a 15. Half of 30 is 15. I have a plus 4 to my con.
You need an 11
So I gotta roll 11 or lower, or I try to eat Sahiri.
No, you 10 or lower.
11
have
would
my
save.
reaction.
Oh, 15. I have a plus 4. I need an 11 or I need an 11 to maintain concentration.
So 10 or lower is what we're hoping for.
Oh, Murray's
Perfect.
back, bitches.
All right. So you're
No more of that nonsense. No,
you're
no,
still
Do
no.
I still want
dominated,
to eat? I still want to eat Sahiri. Okay.
Because it's dominate beast, and he's. I would
No,
assume
it's dominate
beast or
monster.
creature.
Correct. Incorrect. It's dominate monster.
He's- Whatever
Yeah.
it is, he's
It-
no longer that thing.
It's a beguile a creature. He is still charmed,
Okay, my bad.
but he is now in Murray form, no
Eh.
longer a T-Rex.
The entity that was the T-Rex is still the entity that is on the battlefield, technically.
Yeah, no, that's my bad.
Yeah.
So
At least this time it'll be obvious that it's Murray who's the issue and not the T-Rex.
Also,
Hey,
at least
and
his wisdom is back down to, or back up high.
Dude, I have a plus 9 to whiz save,
correct.
says Murray.
That is a fair point.
Yeah,
At least he's not
Mhm.
hitting for truckloads. That's really what matters.
This is
Okay?
a- this is a
You mean
win-win-win.
4d12 and 3d8? Yeah, no.
we're good.
Oh no, overall this is a good thing.
Yeah,
You're gonna get bonks from a staff. Bonk.
that's like the second time I've ever crit on Firebolt, and of course it's on Murray's giant ass.
All right. So
There's something poetic about that.
the priest is up and he definitely sees something is wrong. Wait, is that the he? I got it all. Yeah. So this is the human priest comes up to Murray and well, it doesn't even come up to Murray. He just kind of goes out there. And that spell is a 8th level spell.
Oh,
But he's going to try and dispel it. So 10 plus the spell's level, so 18.
man, that would have been useful against that stupid Alhoun.
Nope. So the spell slot's wasted, and it doesn't dispel the spell.
Oh,
Is that like a
Rude.
check he has to make?
No, it's a well. He had to make a check to see if he could dispel the spell because it's a
Can
third
I-
level. Dispel magic third level spell.
Yeah, but can I like use my reaction to add a D4?
Did you see what I rolled?
No. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I'm still
I
rolling
probably
this self.
can't
Why is
see
that
him
rolling
from here
self
anyway.
still? I
I
hate that.
probably
All right.
can't see him from here anyways, so that's fine.
Okay. All right. So the priest, the other war priest, is up, and he. Murray, make me a another wisdom saving throw. This is a bad thing. As this war priest is trying to do something. Oh, all right. Well, that fails.
22.
Yeah. So they try. You feel yourself body kind of try to stiffen up and stay in place, but your newfound charisma seems to hold it back. All right.
Ooh, that would have been fun too.
Garvin.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Okay. Murray's in trouble here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Like,
I mean, Murray's fine, so he was in trouble.
yeah. Yeah, well, I think Garvin just looks to the Kenku going, well, no, they can handle themselves. I think he's got faith in that. How can I help Murray though? I can't.
You can always hit him with something.
Yeah, but I can't shoot through the dome. So I'd have to
yeah,
step
sure.
out the dome would fade. Garvin doesn't want to do that. So I think he's going to do the next best thing. He's going to step out of the dome, and as he does, he's going to cast a second level fog cloud.
Okay.
And it's going to create a 40-foot radius of fog, so 80-foot wide cloud of fog.
All right. So he steps out of the dome, though, right?
Yep, and he's going to go here. I'll move him. And he probably tells the Kenku to
8 foot.
to stay put or hide or whatever, right? I mean, it's going to pretty much cover the entire battlefield.
Yeah, the whole battlefield's pretty much now covered in fog. You guys can't see anything.
And Garvin would be stepping, actually beelining right towards Sahiri as he's coming out, like he knows where she's at.
Okay.
So he'd just make like a straight line towards her as he's doing that.
Okay. So you would actually be able to get to her. Right there.
Yep. And the big furry guy's my friend. He must be influenced by a spell. I'm shouting this like through the fog as I'm pushing up to these guys that are now attacking my friend. And I think that's where Garvin drops the dome.
Okay. All right. So let's see.
Essentially, everybody's now blind.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll a d8. See if I can get them to move in the right direction here. So the priest moves up to here and kind of bumps into you, Sahiri. So you feel somebody kind of bump into you. So I can't see anything in this damnable fog. All right, Sahiri, you're up.
Okay, so I know where Murray was, right?
Yes.
So I can direct my spiritual weapon to go to that space.
Or
go.
Bonk.
You can kind of guide it. It will be disadvantaged to hit, though.
Right. So we're going to take care of that first.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit. 12 to hit. At disadvantage. Okay.
Not in Murray form.
Now, I know where Murray was. My spiritual weapon is. Do I have a shot of getting within 5 feet of Murray? Like, reach out and touch me, kind of.
If you're going to move at a half speed,
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of find your way there, just because of general knowing where he
Okay.
was.
All right. So I know where he was. So I also am fairly, well, probably wise enough, less intelligent enough to know that this is a spell and damage might knock him out of this, right?
Can always assume that.
Didn't
So
want to smack him for a minute.
we are. I mean, I don't really want to hurt Murray, but T-Rex Murray did a couple of really good hits on me.
And you know Murray likes to use nukes.
Give us
Yeah,
some
and I
tea,
know
the rest
that
of us are
Murray
gonna be
is not Murray right now, and that I can fix Murray if Murray goes down, potentially. So I am going to attempt to vampirically touch Murray and get some healing back while damaging him.
All right. Just remember, it is at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yes.
Murray still has a wild shape too.
Well, that's
And
good
more
because that would have been a
polymorphs.
natural 20. Yep, that's two natural 20s. So
Oh my god!
Nice.
at disadvantage, and this is we are
I got 60 health, man.
upcasting
Drop.
this.
Let's go.
we were doing it at 4th level. So that is 23 points. I get half of that, so that's 11 points back to me.
All right, Murray, go ahead and make your wisdom save.
Okay. 24.
All right, so you break out of your domination. Oh,
Sorry,
boy.
Murray!
It's okay. You know I love you. Ow. Oh.
I think this is the first time Sahiri's ever used that spell, so
I'm so sad that it's so foggy we all missed it.
All right.
Except Murray.
You hear the sound of spell being cast, but you can't see where it happened from. And that's for sake of time.
It's decided to fuck off.
Yes, it
He's
has
gone.
it has gone away, but you don't know where or how. But that we're gonna end combat, and then we're gonna take a quick break because it's now 10:30. We haven't taken a break yet. So guys, hang tight for about 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna take a quick break, then we'll come back and we'll figure out exactly who these people are and where they came from. So we'll see you in a bit, guys. Be back in a minute. All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's change the music here. We're not in combat anymore. So you guys find yourself back in the village. It's gone quiet. You have these 4 people with you.
Well, we're still in a fog cloud.
That's true.
Actually.
You guys are still in this fog cloud. You don't fully know that, but everything seems quiet. Nothing's done anything. Murray seems to be back to his normal self.
Before
I'm in a
anything,
giant eagle, and I'm flying straight up as high
Where
as I
are the
can. I'm in a
Kenku?
circle.
Where are the
Yeah,
Kenku
Garvin-
currently?
Garvin is not ending the fog cloud because he's leaving this up to protect the Kenku because these guys have not seen the Kenku.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are still
I'm-
basically
assist them into a building.
Murray. You have to
Yeah.
fly the same. Oh, what is it? You said it's up to 8. It says 40-foot radius, so it's 80-foot total diameter.
Yep.
So you have to fly
I'm flying straight up.
40 feet up into the air to be able to get above.
Yep.
The
I'm going
cloud.
even higher than that. I'm going like 60, 80 feet because I really want a bird's eye view of what's going on here because I don't trust.
Okay,
that
so
the
you
algorithm
get
is
up in the air
gone.
and you just see this big fog cloud. You don't see anything else out in the area. You can't even see the town. It's this village is completely covered in this cloud of fog.
Yep.
But you don't see any other creatures around. You don't see any other formations or anything coming your direction.
I'll stay. I'm just patrolling for as long as I
Okay.
can, basically. Yeah, I'm staying.
Coco's
If-
sneaking back to where the Kenku were. And if they're still there, she's going to lead them away and hide them in a building.
It's going to take you a little bit of time because you can't see them and you're not 100% sure of the direction because you were kind of
That's fine.
in the fray.
That's fine.
I can
Adrin-
assist them into the nearest building. I was stationary when the fog went up, and I know where I am. I know where they were. What's up? You were going to say something.
Garvin would just be messaging or trying to communicate with Adrin, like, "Hey, get them out of here. Let me know when they're safe. I'll clear the fog when they're safe." And
Oh, we're on the same page. You can shut up.
yeah,
So, Adrian, you
After, like,
you
the
managed to
third one
get
in
to
a row.
the Kenku, but you still can't see. So you're not. You have a slight idea of where these buildings are, but it's gonna be really tough to get your way through there.
Yeah, I assume it's going to be half movement speed, but if they're still
Is-
grouped together, I can grab one of them by the hand and indicate that they should all hold hands, and we can half movement walk ourselves into the nearest building, which is the large one. Yes?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you'll take a little bit of time, but yeah, eventually you get in there, and the fog is reaching even into those buildings because the doors are open, and it's just it's dark. It's really hard
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, so, like-
Coco and I navigate them in there, and then I will. I mean, we're gonna do our best to make our way back to Garvin after telling the Kenku to stay put. You know?
Coco's not going back. She's she cuts away from you and stations herself somewhere hidden.
so essentially, it's me,
Adrian just
Murray,
gives
and
a thumbs up to the
Sahiri.
room 'cause I have no idea where
Murray's
you are
outside,
anymore.
but Murray's already left. You heard the wings of a giant eagle kind of flap into the night.
So
I'm
I'm
not
guessing
gonna-
for,
I'm not
like-
gonna message you until I come outside.
yeah, so I'm guessing for like 10 minutes, it's just Sahiri and I standing here with strangers.
Yep, and it's
the fog.
quiet.
Okay.
And eventually you kind of hear it's like, is somebody going to need to do something about this fog?
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize it was a problem for you. Sure. And I just say I just message Adrian, "I hope you're ready," and I snap my fingers and I take the fog away.
So the fog dissipates. You guys see a human female, a human woman, a dwarf woman, and 2 males, 1 human, 1 half elf. The 2 males are dressed in almost like priest robes. The human woman she's got just a full set of armor that's gleaming this bright gold, and with a war mace in their hand. The other one is also in metal armor, in heavy armor, and she's got also a maul and a shield in her hands.
Is it safe to assume I'm still inside the building when the fog drops?
Yes, yeah, you hadn't quite left, and it took a while. So,
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna quietly tell them to stay put, and then in the interest of not blowing their cover, I'm gonna do something spectacularly stupid, and I'm gonna dimension door out to right next to my brother.
I'll give me a D20 roll just because we
Yeah,
can.
that's why it's monumentally stupid, because I have the chance to just blow up, which I do not do. this
You're
time.
good. All right.
Hey,
And then I like high five him and start to like brush off my clothes.
So the one that's clearly looks very like a paladin. She walks up to you and says, "All right. Well, you all are more than capable in a fight. Where are you from? Who are you?"
Well, I'm Adrin.
I'm
Brother
Garvin.
Garvin. That's our friend Zahiri. The T-Rex, then Fearbolg, then God only knows what, because he's not here. That's Murray.
Above your
And
head
then-
here.
That's where it is. And then the young Kinku who was stabbing those giant skeletal thingamabobs. That's Coco.
Hmm.
Also our friend.
Well, my name is Deirdre. She points to the what looks like a kind of a battle cleric and says, "This is Holly Grimm. You can call her Holly." It points to the half-elf priest, and that's Alcon and Roderick. We are members of the Knights of the Holy Light.
I'm looking at Sahiri. I'm looking like eyes darting towards like holy symbols or any regalia that they have, looking at Sahiri, and I'm Garvin's just like, is this okay? Like he's not sure. He's just trusting her in this.
So
Sahiri would have been looking for holy symbols.
yeah, so the symbol, the symbol that you see on the shield and on the breastplate of both the paladin and the war cleric, it's a circle with light coming out of it, and then a fist below it.
Would I know that?
It's nothing you. I mean, you can roll me a religion check, but I'll tell you, it's nothing you've ever seen before.
I want to give
20.
Sahiri my. I want to give her my inspiration for this. I know she rolled well, but I was going to do it before she rolled. So you want to roll it with advantage just in case you roll higher?
That's a 20, so the first one. But
Okay, yeah, really, this would have you. I would give it to you with a 20 on the die potentially, but this is nothing. This is no. It definitely does not come from anywhere you've been or seen.
not to be rude, but who do you follow? I follow Kelimvor.
I've never heard of this Kelimvor.
He's the god of death.
We just
It's
You know,
follow the
maybe-
light.
Maybe we should go
it's
back a few steps. We're from Waterdeep. Where are you from?
What is this Waterdeep?
That answers a few questions.
a city. It's a big city.
I don't think any landmark that we can think of is going to mean anything to them. I don't think they're from here. And then I look at Garvin and I go, like Dad, but less strong.
We've been following this contingent of undead forces through this godforsaken land.
Undead should stay dead.
Agreed.
That is one of my tenets. Is that a tenet that you follow?
Yes, the light will always watch out for us. We have a safe camp nearby if you'd like shelter for the evening.
I'm going to like side eye Garvin a little bit with sort of like a raised eyebrow, like, yes?
We have at least one friend coming that's large.
So, yeah, and
If you nod, he's just going to blurt it.
how do you feel about Wanti?
To want tea? What exactly is it you want tea?
snake people.
Oh, those people.
They can be a bit, if you pardon the pun, venomous.
They seem to indiscriminately attack. They've definitely seemed to have some sort of grudge against the undead as well, but they have not been friendly towards anything else that I have noticed. We try and steer clear of them as much as possible.
Understandable. Wish we'd done the same.
And at that point, Garmin probably messages Coco. Coco, do you mind getting your friends and bringing them? I think it's safe.
Did we ever establish whether Coco can actually answer those messages?
I don't believe you can.
Yeah.
Just because you don't actually have your own
Yeah.
voice or language. But
Yeah.
you can at least hear them.
Okay, no, it's just so that Garvin just never knows when I've heard or not. Okay, Coco will. She's gonna go back, but slowly. She's not 100% sure that these people are. I guess they helped, but why did they help? It's all very suspicious. So she's gonna go back, get the Kenku kids, and slowly bring them out behind her.
So you bring them out, and Deirdre looks at you all, and you have
So
quite the
we have
large
a few
party
guests.
traveling through here. Right? That's not exactly the safest thing to do with all the undead out here.
If we're honest, we picked up these 5 on the way. I hope that's not a problem.
These are the first live of these people that we have seen.
It shouldn't be an issue, I assume.
But no, they're live, which is the first most important part.
Perfect.
But again, we've seen villages raided, not just by the
Yeah.
undead, but also by these, as you call them, Yuan-Ti.
These here not friendly with the Yuan-Ti. They'll need your protection.
We'll do what we can. We are most of what's left of our group.
Ooh. Hey guys, what about Woodleaf? Isn't he gonna be here like in a couple hours?
Yeah, we should probably wait for a few hours. We've got a
Is-
really big tree friend coming.
Is that okay?
His ally?
Yes.
Well, any friend of
big.
those who are against the undead, I shall call a friend as well, especially since you seem to have those who shine towards the light as well, so to speak.
You wait.
I'm going to start spiraling down and perch on the big building.
Think we share similar
gonna
goals.
watch.
We do not know much of this land. We had been on an expedition. A heavy fog rolled in. We found ourselves along a road that we didn't find familiar.
And where were you on expedition to when you fallen into the fogs?
It was just to a neighboring town. We were supposed to be visiting our leader.
You must forgive me for prying. I'm a novelist. Who's your leader? I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
He's the head of a town called Hafgar.
Hafgar. Wonderful. I'm not even gonna bother with the history check. That doesn't mean anything to me, does it?
Nope.
And there's no, did I read this in one of Dad's weird books once? Check. So
So they had mentioned mentioned coming from the town that they came from was the great city of Telford.
I'm gonna chirp, looking at Garvin. We good? I'm gonna milk this one. And then I just like puff out my feathers, get a little comfy.
that one's Murray.
If you wish to stay a few hours, we've had the rest. We managed to track these guys from nightfall, but if you wish to rest for the evening, we can watch guard.
Sounds like a Garvin. You're the one with the bubble.
We can wait for your friend, and then we can escort you to our encampment if you'd like.
All right, and
Good to me.
Garvin will suggest taking whatever building can fit us that has a doorway that he can essentially use the dome to block. And he'll sit inside the dome and allow everybody to be in the building and create a barrier with it.
Any of the buildings is big enough to hold all of you, but they wouldn't be enough to fit everybody within the dome, of course. But you
No,
could
he's
pick
just
any of the buildings.
Yeah, he's just gonna whatever building's big enough for all of us that's closest, he's gonna motion that way, and he'll, maybe ask Adrian to sit with him in the dome. And
You got
the
it,
two
bud.
of them will just sit in the doorway, pop the dome, and it's now a barrier blocking off the inside, and everybody's safe inside.
Okay.
I
I'll-
imagine us sitting with our heads like next to each other, but
Yeah, back to
facing
back.
the opposite direction, just like chatting.
So if everybody's going in the building, including the newbies, I'm gonna drop my wild shape. I'm gonna hop off of the building first. Drop my wild shape. Hey, Murray, how's it going? Okay, I'll be in there. You hungry? I got berries.
Okay.
Good, I didn't bring enough food to feed us.
So I'm guessing you're making some good berries for everybody.
Yeah, I'll make some more good
Okay,
berries. I have a few
so-
left, but I'm gonna make some more because fuck it.
The
Good berry.
night presses on. Eventually morning rolls around. And as the sunlight comes up and you guys get a rest, you hear the shaking of the ground.
Oh, for once, the ground shaking is a wonderful alarm.
Alright, I'll go see. Those neighbors are noisy.
Adrian, you want to go check if that's Woodleaf?
I do.
So,
And,
We're the pissed off tree.
coffee in one hand, morning pipe in the other hand, wanders off in the direction of stomping.
So you go out, and to the west, coming into the town, you do see a large tree coming. Well, looks to be your friend Woodleaf.
The coffee cup. Wait for him there.
He looks at you and says, "Greetings, friend. Long trek."
Good morning, Woodleaf.
And
yeah,
you see
we are.
there's some marks on his body, on the through his bark.
Are you okay?
I ran across your angry friend.
Angry friend.
The other tree.
From a distance. Are you okay? I don't want to show my face, man. I feel bad.
Well,
Not
I am
really
not
what I
in
kinda do.
splinters like it, so obviously I am fine. Just, it has been a trek. I shall take my roots here for a little while.
Does conventional healing work on you? Because we have a bunch of people who can do it here.
Restorative magic, I imagine, would. I do not know.
wanna
I
create
got
some
it,
new
you
friends?
guys. I feel kind of responsible, so I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna lay my hands on him. Hey, it's good to see you, buddy. And I'm going to 5th level cure wounds.
Okay.
5d8 plus 5, 24.
Glorious long rest. All my spell slots return to me.
Murray,
Yeah.
would plant growth work on him?
You know, I was actually kind of wondering.
I'm kind of
I
glad.
actually
you
kinda
found the,
was.
expensive.
Huh. Let me ponder this for a second. I'm just gonna lean on my staff and kind of pensively look up at the sky as I read the spell specifically and see. Oh, that's heat metal, not plant growth. Plants.
Murray,
Is he a plant anymore?
Murray, there's like 6 clerics. over there.
Technically, a tree is a plant.
Yeah. He's still technically a treant is still categorized creature-wise as a plant, I do believe.
Okay, you know what?
Yep, huge plant.
Yeah.
I lay my hands on him. Hey, I'm gonna ask your permission. This may work, but I may be able to make you a lot bigger than you are.
I'm gonna step back.
Big tree,
piece of
big
map.
target, but also big. Up to you, man.
I will
I
trust
mean,
what you
could
have
you
to
use
do.
it? Could you use it to rejuvenate him?
I mean, I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna lay both of my hands on him as I cast plant growth.
Okay,
Eyes
so you're doing
very
it
wide, I can
specifically on
reflect the
him. You
cartoon.
see his bark completely heal up. His branches fill. You just see the all the leaves and everything blossom and fill on his throughout all of the tree branches. And you know what? We'll give him, just because I think it's cool, and we'll give him an extra 2 points to his AC while for the next day.
Hey. So I have a confession to make. That other treant, the mean one, that's my fault.
Talk about a
Sorry.
glow up, though.
I mean, I feel like I owe it, you know? I mean, it's balance, right? You know, I mean, I created a problem that he took care of, so before we leave here, I want to see what would happen if I spend a day. I want to see how much better. Oh, yeah. I got ideas. Both thank you and sorry.
So you're taking and doing what for the next day?
No, I was thinking like, because there's 2 different ways to cast plant growth, right?
Oh yeah.
And
There's
right,
the one
I'm
that's
just doing
more
the instant one now, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like maybe later,
Oh,
you know,
gotcha.
before we leave, I might want to
Yeah.
see
What, it
what
can
else
do.
I could do
Okay.
for him. Because,
All right.
yeah.
We'll look at that. All right. So, but it's morning. You guys do get the finalizing of your long rest as this battle has subsided. You all are mostly victorious, and you seem to have yourselves a new set of allies.
1d6 plus 4. Roll for my staff charges. 9 charges I get back. Okay.
So, Woodleaf in tow, I happily but not excitedly walk up and introduce him to the new people, but instead of saying, "Hey guys, this is Woodleaf," I tell Woodleaf each of their names. And that's where I leave it.
So you asked them if they would share their names.
No, I just oh yeah, so this is
Oh,
You know.
you do share their names.
so
Okay.
Woodleaf, this is Deirdre, and this is Holly, and this is Alcon, and this is Roderick.
Well, you are unusual to a normal group, but if
Yeah,
you
we
are a
get that a
friend
lot.
and an ally, we will gladly accept you, and hopefully you will be able to assist in our cause.
Cool. Thanks for babysitting while we took a nap. Should we go?
I gave Emerald the staff of the woodlands, right?
Oh yeah,
I gave one. It was
think that
Emerald.
was Emerald. I think it was Emerald.
Yeah.
Because Sapphire
gonna tap
has
Emerald.
the other weapon, the daggers.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap Emerald on the shoulder and say, "Hey, when we leave, stay back and talk with me, please."
Coco
walk in the
nudges
back with me.
Adrin's. Yeah. Coco nudges Adrin's elbow and just pulls up
Yeah.
her board.
What does that say?
Yeah, it said what? Sorry, my handwriting is shit. It says what cause exactly? Because they said you can aid us in our cause, and Coco's like, what cause?
Adrian's just gonna give you a nod, and then like not ask anything right away, but like once we've started walking and like we've been walking for about an hour or so, and like making idle conversation with Deirdre the whole way, you know, just sort of ingratiating ourselves to them. He's gonna just sort of casually slip into the conversation or navigate it in a way that she brings up the fact that they have a cause again, and then ask, by the way, what is exactly your cause?
Our cause is to end the undead menace throughout the world. And also to find our way home, as this is very unfamiliar land.
Interesting. This is gonna sound weird, but just bear with me. Does your world have a name?
That is a rather odd question.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, the lands themselves, we live in the country of Thendal.
Okay. I didn't expect that. You know, it. Never mind. So ridding the world of undead, eh? That's a noble cause. And you said you follow the light? Is this? I apologize if we sound so out of sorts, but if I'm quite honest with you, I'm pretty sure we're from a different world altogether than
The
you.
places you have mentioned are quite alien to us as well, so
Yeah. So I think we're from different worlds somehow. Is this some sort of deity that you follow, or is it
it's
just sort of a power? that
it's the
exists?
light. It's an all power.
Okay. Can you? I mean, this is all very weird for an adult to be asking another adult, but can you just like explain it to me? Treat me as though it were your equivalent of Sunday school.
She looks up at the sun, but to them, that's the light.
Okay.
It encompasses all. The darkness is the
No, I understand.
opposite.
Okay.
It is dangerous at night, which is why we generally tend to protect those.
So, are all sources of light holy to you, or just the giant angry ball of fire?
Well, the light is the light. I mean, that's. I don't understand what more you're asking. The light is our power.
Adrian, they're insinuating that it's a dichotomy. It's not like a pantheon like us. It's a dichotomy. There's a dark and a light.
Yeah, people follow many different sources.
No,
As I said, I
understand.
follow
trying-
Kelemvor in the world that we come from. The closest I could think of would be Lathander, to who you would follow if you were in our world. He's who we call the Morning Lord. Not my deity of choice, but
You speak of gods and deities, but we have the light.
yes.
So imagine if the light was an entity or an individual with whom one could interact, and then
Took the
imagine
form
that
of a
there were
person.
many of them. Look up in the sky, and the next time it's nighttime and you're out on a watch around the perimeter, excuse me, just look up and imagine that every one of those little dots is another one of the light. Imagine it like an individual. Each one of them is what we would call a god to you.
They're all aspects of the light.
Right. And gods are all aspects of different magical powers and interactions thereof.
That there is no other magical powers that you speak of. There's just the light and the darkness.
Well,
In your
but
world.
in our world there are, like, as I said, Kelemvor is the god of death. My job is to make people not fear death, to know that there is a purpose past life, that you will get to see your loved ones, that if you follow a deity you will go to an afterlife and you will get to see them again. It's to take the fear away from that natural order. And undead are unnatural and therefore need to be destroyed.
Well,
Undead
I
suck.
will agree with you on that. Death is to join the light, and those who are corrupted without the light become these undead abominations and must be ended.
We're very similar. Similar. But I pray to Kelemvor to get my power. It's who I ask and who I follow. Kind of who guides me.
I'm very interested in the intricacies of your your knighthood, your order of knights, let's say, and the tenets to which you ascribe, and perhaps the intricacies therein. You don't have to go into extreme detail, and we can just talk about this while we walk, but you know, I don't need this as a player, but like Adrian is keeping the
Anthropology nerdgasm, man.
yeah, no, Adrian is keeping the conversation moving because he's like interested to learn about them. It'll give us an insight into who they are.
Hey, I'm proud of myself for having names for the characters. Give me that.
That's what I'm trying to take the onus off of you in this situation. We don't need to do that whole scene, but like it's happening.
I need to have a conversation with Emerald.
Okay. So
Yeah,
yes,
we can cut to that while I'm gabbing.
Yeah, you all kind of go off and have your conversation about the light and their order and things like that. But yeah, Murray, you've asked Emerald to kind of step back a little bit, and you see her walking with the staff in her hand.
Without making any eye contact at all, just walking casually. So, hey, how's she treating you well?
And she nods back at you.
Does she speak to you? Not literally, but have you noticed a difference? Is it more than just a walking stick?
Let's see.
Has to be a druid, basically.
So she goes and she touches the staff to you, and your skin goes rough and bark like as she's cast bark skin on you. And she kind of looks up with a smile, as much as a Kenku can smile.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I stop and like my eyes are streaming tears. I knew I felt something about you, and I give her a hug. Treat that thing with respect. Treat it with the respect it deserves.
And then she
That's
kind
going
of
to save your life.
bows her head at you.
Okay. I knew there was something.
So
Okay.
you guys walk for quite a while, and yet you notice as you guys are kind of walking, you can watch the sun has been coming up, and it's been coming up a little off. So it seems like just from the direction you guys are going, you're going more of a southeast from where you were, as the sun's a little bit further off to your left. Yeah, before it starts heading up over your head. Eventually you can see the mountains kind of get bigger and bigger as you guys are getting closer and closer to it. It takes a number of hours. In fact, it takes most of the day, but eventually you guys get to the base of the mountain, and you see it looks like a cave. And at the edge of the cave, you can see there's 2 banners held up, and it's the exact same symbol of this group. The banner for the Knights of the Holy Light. Well, we've made it. It's not much. It's the remains of a small, looks like a mining operation that we will be able to procure and protect ourselves from. For the time being, our home is your home until we can figure out a way to, well, for lack of a, we're being redundant here, find a way to return home.
We may have some theories on the subject.
Such as what?
Well, so there's a lich, which that's big time bad news for you guys, anyways. And he's in a city, and I pull out the map, not the one I sketched, but the one that Garvin sketched, because mine was dog water. I did a copy of it while he wasn't looking. I pull out that, and I'm like, there. And I point to the city where we know he'll be, or like roughly where we think he'll be. And there's also, do you remember that we told you about the UNT, the snake people? They have this boss lady, and she's kind of scary, but also like super cool in a way. But that's not the point. She's really powerful, and she's kind of offered us a way out if we can help her, but in a very threatening way that makes us really, really, really want to fuck her over. Excuse me. And she's here, and I point to the other city where they are, which puts us roughly, and then I point to a location that I think is probably close to where we are here. That's about all we got. We think that the Lich may be able to get us out, but we need something that he has. Specifically, we need to destroy a phylactery, which is something that you would also be very interested in doing, given that you are interested in preventing the darkness in the world. I assume that extends to all worlds, no?
The undead know no bounds of their evils. Yes, there are humans who choose to follow the path of the darkness and have converted themselves into the undead abominations themselves. So if that's what your lich is considered, then yes, they must be stopped.
Yeah, and a phylactery is a thingy in which they put a chunk of their soul so that if their body dies, they can come back at the phylactery. So that's kind of like if you break the phylactery and then you kill the lich, then he's dead.
So they're soul jars. Okay, I've got it.
Yeah, it's a soul jar. Wait a minute. There's no chance you're from River.
I have done. Excuse me.
Never mind. Thinking out loud. Sorry, it happened. So yeah, we're kind of roughly planning to go to this city, the name of which escapes Jimmy right now, but it's in my notes, where the necromancer we think is, and kind of ruin his
Samagol.
day. Samagol, thank you. We're going to Samagol with the idea of ruining the necromantic bad guy's day.
And are you
hopefully
planning on
destroying the
just
phylactery.
marching up directly into this city, which, if I'm not mistaken, it sounds like this is their capital? Don't you think that
I
they'll be highly
respect I
horrified?
respect the fact that you think that any good team would have a plan. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are the oddball, and we kind of just wing it. So yes, kind of. We were planning to walk up to it until we came up with a better plan somewhere between a mile and 20 feet from the front door.
Well,
And
there are a number of undead throughout the entire region, and some are not as simple-minded as the zombies or skeletons that we have normally gone through. The giant ones
You mean
are
like that tentacle face man thing?
I don't know what abomination that was, but those must be stopped as well.
Yep. We can agree on that. Out of curiosity, how would you feel about an undead version, a not undead version of that? Still bad, I assume. Still dark.
I
related?
don't know enough about them to make any type of judgment. I've never seen such a creature before.
Let me tell you, they're dicks. Not the point. I'm getting very off track. Do you have a better idea? I was hoping that someone would at some point, and you seem like the best option here. So, and I mean this without any quippiness at all. We are literally all ears.
I think our first plan should be to scout out what we can of the city if some of us have been there before. We have not been that far west. We came in through the mountain range.
Well, specifically, we have Murray, Coco, and Garvin who are good at stealthy and scouting type situations. Murray, as you've seen, can turn into animals and things, and Coco can become damn near invisible, and Garvin literally can become invisible. So, should you need assistance in that, those three are your best bets from us.
Well, perhaps we can sit down and make some sort of plan, but I would recommend not charging directly into a city you know nothing about.
I didn't think it was a
Both
good
rolls
plan,
her
but it was
eyes.
the only one we had at the time. We were going to come up with a better one when we had to, just like usual. We've lived this long.
I'd like to point out that though we may give off the attitude of nonchalance and fuck it, let's go in and see what happens, there is a method to our madness.
Ours is not nonchalant.
Evil.
Ours is faith in our team.
Evil, you can always trust. The paladin is the one doing all the talking, right? The
Yes.
paladin seems to be the boss bitch. Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
addressing
Charisma caster.
Deidre. So, evil, as you may know, they kind of follow a theme. The more powerful they get, the bigger their egos, the more like ants we become. The more like ants we become, the more beneath their notice we are. Now, we've made waves since we've been here.
That's another statement.
The snake lady, while I don't believe that her motives are genuine and she wasn't honest with us entirely, same thing. Greed. She wants something. We're worth her time to do something for her. We can trust her as far as that. This necromancer, if he's in fact in command of these lands, we are an ant on his skin, and we've only started biting. The fact that you, and I gesture to everyone, are here and you haven't been inundated and wiped out means that even you are beneath their notice to an extent.
Which is bad news.
Last night was new. That was big. We're drawing attention.
Mhm.
I think we should use this time to get to know you better. You get to know us better. And we lay low for a little while. My 2 cents, and I hand a gold coin to Deidre, my gold coin. This means a lot to me. Here, a donation to the cause. May the light ever shine on your path.
And with yours as well.
Now, Deirdre, it is worth noting that while Murray is astute in his assessment of our situation, that does mean that we do bring some extra attention to your doorstep, such as it is. And I would be remiss not to at least bring it up.
We need to find a way home. We've been stuck here for, I don't even know how long it's been any longer. We've already been neck deep in these undead abominations. We've managed to avoid the Yuan-ti, but we've seen their cruelty. We came here with 10 of us. There's now down to 4. Now just 4. If we're bringing extra attention to ourselves, so be it, if it gets us home. But you all seem more than
Insight.
capable.
I want to insight. Like, is this like zealous? Oh well, it's an 11. It's like I'm looking for like a level of zealousness and how serious she is. Like I'm trying to glean. Is it desperation or is it blind faith and zealousness kind of thing?
You think there's a mix of both just with that roll. You're not quite sure able to discern what level or how much, but you definitely get a sense that there's some of that in there.
Desperation is good though. That's honest. Desperation is honest. Okay.
Well, what
Yeah.
can we do in the meantime, I guess? We'll at least earn our keep.
Well, comparing notes about the types of undead we've seen is probably not a bad
Yes, I will.
first step.
We can happily work together to determine what our enemies are, what the
That.
enemy's defenses are, and determine the best path in order to make our way through. But as I said, I definitely do not recommend just walking up to that city.
Hey.
While he may be this necromancer that you call him, may have overlooked everybody here for some time, he's still going to have his defenses up, especially if he knows that there's another
I mean,
target within the
yes.
area.
Does Murray know enough about mind flayers to understand that they can just know you're there just because you're intelligent? Because like Murray's never really spent any time in the Underdark, and he's not really versed in the Arcana.
I bet Garvin knows.
And you can give me a history check.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'm not proficient in it. I have 5, so no.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just, that's definitely not your area of expertise.
Myconids, yes. Illithids, not so much.
Garvin, you know Illithids would be able to tell, but just from what you saw, this was not a typical Illithid. Something was off about it. Number one, it was casting spells.
Yeah, I would suggest it's not connected to a colony. I think we would know that because we did some research on these type of things, especially because of what was going on in Waterdeep. Garvin's did some deep dives.
Yeah, and you also notice it did not cast any psychic spells at you all. So something was different about this.
That's like what I was waiting for counter spells, man. It just didn't happen.
Deidre, you can see that I can change my shape. I offer my services to Recon. Do whatever you need. I can fly. I can swim. I can turn into something as small as a flea and as large as an eagle.
Hey, Murray, after our experiences at the river, let's not go with swimming.
Well, yeah, no, that's not good. But I'm just saying, it's the full gamut, you know.
Yes,
yeah,
I would
no,
definitely
understood.
recommend
Just
staying away from the rivers. There are
2 cents.
creatures there that They're not working on their own.
I got a
We
real
met.
inside perspective on one of them.
They seem to be under the control of something else.
Where we are right now, how far, and I'm asking this out loud, how far do you think we are from our goal of Samarak?
Well, judging that we walked about half a day to get here in the wrong direction, add half a day from where we were, which puts us
So
at
we're up in the
about a day.
mountains.
You're basically down south to the mountains. I don't know if you guys still have the map, but
Yeah, it's pinned. Yeah.
I would say about a day.
so
if
it's
I had to
just
guess
it's
without looking
there's a
at the
little
map.
nook that's like south of the word Sorrel. That's where you guys kind of are. So you guys are actually closer to
Oh, okay.
Samargol than you are to Teruin, but you're still pretty decent away.
Okay.
Decently far away. You basically made
I mean-
started a big triangle.
To lay my abilities bare, I can tell you with great detail what's within 3 miles. I'm saying this to Deidre. So at any time you want to know, I can look, but outside of 3 miles, we need to physically move. And I
So
can do that for you.
You did
It's-
show the map, right, Adrian?
Mhm.
So Deirdre looks kind of at the map and says, well, if this is where you're trying to go, this is at the base of the river, right along the edge
Yep.
of the ocean, well, the bay.
Yep.
That's quite a distance, and your 3
Both
miles
is
is not going to give us too much information from here.
No. But I could tell you if there's any undead heading this way. Good information to know.
That is true. We
I-
have our ways as well, but extra
I feel
info
like
will
that's
help.
kind of a 50-50 in this place, though. You know, are there undead? I don't know. Flip a coin.
Did she? This is Tim. Did she say that they're just reduced to 4 now? It's just these 4. That's it.
Yes,
Yeah, she did.
there were 10 in the.
Did you have shape changers in your company?
No, we were all those with the light.
Have you seen shape changers before?
No, you are our first.
So
Did you do proper rites so that your companions could not be raised?
When our companions die, we have burned their bodies.
That'll do.
Okay.
So you only have divine type spell stuff.
I mean, as I said, my specialty lies with death or not death per se. So my healing ability comes in best useful after somebody is starting to walk that path to death.
If we're honest, that's about half of how we've stayed alive to this point.
We saw what your capabilities are, and while there's things we've not necessarily seen in magic abilities we've not come across on our own, you are capable.
Speaking of magical abilities that you haven't seen and capabilities you're not aware of, if it comes to a combat situation, it is generally best, unless you are him, and I point at Garvin, to stand at least 20 feet away from me whenever possible.
Why would that be?
Coco
So my
mimics an
magic-
exploding sound.
That my magic is extra, let's call it spicy. Sometimes strange things happen when I try to cast my spells. So,
Are you touched by chaos?
yes, but in a good way.
I'm using my furball detect magic. I'm eyeballing these 4 people. How geared up are they?
So
With magic
all of their
items.
weapons glow. As do the shields for Deirdre and Holly.
Okay.
and both of them have necklaces that are holy symbols on them, which I'm not really holy symbols, but they're the sun essentially. And both of those glow.
The shields are abjuration, I'm assuming.
I think that's the protection ones. So
Protection, yeah. Protection is abjuration. Okay.
My dad was a god, so sometimes my magic does things that I'm not intending it to do. Is that an issue for you? Other than the obvious chance of exploding.
while we do not fear chaos, in our lands, those with chaos or touched by chaos do not last very long.
Well, 20. Hold on. Counts on his fingers.
There's a first for everything.
26. So seems like I'm doing pretty good.
We will keep our distance in combat.
It's
We
not
do
that I
not
don't
want
like
to.
it. It's
We
that
do
I
not
don't
want
want to
to
blow you up.
potentially be infected by that chaos ourselves.
Oh
But,
no,
like-
it doesn't spread. It just can make fireballs on me. It's spicy.
Either way,
Sometimes I grow a
Where-
feathery beard.
Where can we set up our beds, as it were?
so she kind of leads you further into the caves and finds a couple of extra. So as you enter in, you see there's a entryway to the right, and as she opens the door there, it kind of shows it's almost like a. It looks like this probably was some sort of office. There's a large table set up, and she's got a map drawn out of areas that they have been to.
Maps.
That's the Valheim,
Over.
the Valheim cartography table.
Yeah.
kind of like that. Yeah. And then and she kind of leads you down, and there's two other sets of doors. She says, "These are our quarters." There's an open quarters down here, and to the left there's another room. There's no beds or anything in it, but it is large enough to fit your guys' entire party. But she does say that if you want your other friends to have a spot, there's another door right across the way, and there's plenty of space for them as well.
Want to stare at your maps for a bit?
Okay. It is now 20 of midnight, so I'm gonna say this is a good spot to stop it, everybody. So we're gonna call it here for the night. As you guys had a massive battle, you found some potentially new allies to help in your cause, and you got a lot of planning to do, as there's a whole new things to explore out here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. The plan, as usual, we'll be back in 2 weeks, but you know how things go with D&D, best laid plans and all that stuff. But that is the current schedule as of right now. My plan